Hey, this is Pamela Riemann-Schneider. I'm the retail editor for Blue Book Services, and this is the Produce Reporter Week in Review. Greg, I know that place.
Were you just here 2 weeks ago?
Yes, it's very familiar. I decided to take my show on the road because it's dinner time, Central Time. You're just getting ready for the start of the IFPA Food Service
Yes.
Conference. I almost said PMA. I almost did it. But
I guess I could say this is my very first IFPA food service conference, even though I come seemingly every year this weekend. I've done at least 20 of these, I have to say.
right, this is kind of like for us, like a soft lunch of what a new normal is going to be, I guess, or just like what's gonna happen here. I'm really interested to see what's going to be different, and I've heard from a lot of folks who are like, "Hey, we want to know what's different with IFPA versus United Fresh," and I think the big difference is going to be the global show, the former Fresh Summit. But I want to know, what are you looking forward to there?
Well, I did come last year. If you recall, last summer was like the grand reopening of the country, and this was a full-size event last year when it was still PMA. The big trend last year was smaller packages, more convenience, um, more fresh cut type stuff. I would expect that we'll see more of that. It's just starting. So, I mean, the education and expo is all still to come. So I would suspect that that's going to be the case. Labor is a bigger problem this year than it was last year. Inflation's a bigger problem. Although I don't think we're going to see package size differences in food service like we might at retail. Um, yeah, my mind's open to hearing some of the trends. That's for sure. I mean, the food service general industry has been struggling a little bit with this double whammy of pandemic and now inflation and labor. But I would guess the industry is optimistic. They usually are.
Yeah, this week, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, because a lot of broader food service related studies came out this week talking about consumer trends and consumer behaviors as they relate to food service and the current inflationary environments. I would be interested to hear what they're talking about with maybe an overview or something like that of the produce angle of it. So I'm looking forward to that, to hearing what people are saying about that from there. And then also, I mean, ghost kitchens aren't going away. Kroger had a news release last week about the Kitchen MX format, which is actually part of another news release that we had of a ghost kitchen company getting another $100 million venture capital boost, which is also backed by Peyton Manning, which I thought we could work sports into anything. So I would like to see what people are talking about if they're talking about ghost kitchens as well, because I don't think that concept's going to go away. I think it's going to evolve, but it's still something that's definitely worth watching.
I also don't know produce's role in ghost kitchens. If it goes toward like the quick serve angle, that's not a big area for a wide variety of produce. Of course, there are the big staple items are available in quick serve, but they're really not in any kind of wide variety whatsoever. So I hope that produce can find a way to fit in if ghost kitchens really are going to take off.
Right. And actually, I'm going to let you go pretty soon here, but I wanted to commend everyone's like restraint. You haven't had any photo bombers unless someone's heckling you from the side over there. So.
Well, there's the exhibitors are setting up behind me, and the opening reception has already started. So I better make my way there. That's where all the troublemakers are, no doubt.
All right. Well, that's it for the Produce Reporter Week in Review. If you are not getting the Produce Reporter newsletter, you need to go to producebluebook.com and sign up. And I'm going to get started making dinner.
All right.